Are you serious? Holy
I don't like puzzles. Oh, I also don't like you either.
Hello YouTube and welcome back to another episode of Sith Lords 2 Knights of the Old Republic. We left off like 5, 7, 8 months ago. It's been quite a while. I even forgot how to attack. It's kind of crazy. So we left off. We just got done talking to Kreia. Kreia, right? Something along those lines. And we're stuck here in this mining facility. And we don't exactly know what's going on yet. So yeah, let's just keep on heading through. And I don't remember, was I going bad or good? I don't fucking remember. I don't even know if you guys want to see this or not. So I guess we'll just check the security records.
Alright, all hands, especially you, Kotor. Listen up, because I'm not gonna say this again. The next one of you Juma heads to try and smuggle a blaster, or so help me, any sort of military-grade frag weapons into my facility is gonna take a long walk out the airlock. Why? Because in case you forgot, Paragian fuel explodes at high temperatures. That's what blasted that chunk out of Paragus 2 and created this asteroid field. So if I catch any of you with anything other than sonic charges or mining lasers, I'll burn you and your contract. Security out.
I think I know what I'll do. I'll just go through the logs that actually will give plot. If I can remember what ones did that. Unless you guys want to see all of them. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I only have now 5 subscribers. So, I don't know. Accident report. Basically, the droids are going haywire and no one knows why, and then he makes some passcode that pretty much shuts down a whole bunch of them on this level. That's basically what this is. Can you tell I've played this game more than once? If I can basically give you all the things that the security logs have.
Be careful. There is much energy in the room beyond, yet it stems from nothing that lives.
Kreia, what?
Can you not sense them? Reach out. Cast aside your sight. Cast aside what you see, and instead reach out with your perceptions. Ah, you can feel them. The droids you cannot perceive, but the small oscillations of energy, that you can feel, echoing outwards.
Kreia, with Kreia's help, you have gained the passive precognition power. That was probably just horribly mispronounced. Anyways, when this power is triggered, you should save your game. Well, there's nothing that intense behind this door that I cannot handle. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Okay. Go.
Ah, you hear it. It is faint, but it is there.
I feel strange, like the sedatives are wearing off.
It is the Force, you feel. It has not been so long as for you to forget.
It's like a sound, but...
Do not turn away from it. Listen. Feel it echoing within you. Come. I shall guide you down the familiar paths. You will need it if we are to survive and escape this place.
Gathering experience will slowly re-establish your connection to the Force. Go to the level up screen to choose your Force abilities. Hell yeah. Level up. Okay, what should we put our shit into? Okay, so what was I putting my stuff into? Why was I putting it into nothing else? Oh, okay. Wait, what did we choose? My guardian? I think this makes sense. It would make sense. And we decide to put some on heavy armor. I think that's one-handed. You cannot select a threat you already... Yeah, so we're going to two-handed. Okay. Not quite sure what to put it in. No. Time. Yeah, sure, why not? Ooh, powers. So if we're going evil, let's get shock. I think I always get shock when I go evil for the first one. Except, what are we going? Does it say here? Oh yes, we did go Guardian. Okay, that explains. Okay. Shock. Doesn't do much, but it gets totally better and uses much less force power than when it's upgraded. Activate the switch. Yeah. Okay. Got some experience. Now we're about to meet a new member. I think he's in here. Yep.
Beyond this door, someone yet lives. Be mindful. His thoughts are difficult to read. But you have nothing to fear from this one, and he might yet prove useful.
Ah, crap. I hate you so much.
Nice outfit. What, you miners change regulation uniform while I've been in here?
You got a name or just a big mouth?
Atten Rand. Excuse me if I don't shake hands. The field only causes mild electrical burns.
Care to explain why you're
Security
locked up?
claimed I violated some trumped-up regulation or another. Take it up with them if you want. But they stopped listening to me shortly before they stopped feeding me. Now that's criminal.
Everyone's dead, that's why they stopped feeding you. The facility's deserted, what happened?
You mean before or after that Jedi showed up? Either way, it's a real short story. You see, this Jedi shows up, and you know what that means. Where there's one Jedi, the Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time. But the story gets better. See, some of the miners get it into their ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the exchange has posted for live Jedi. Well, what passes for the law here didn't like that idea. So the two groups started fighting.
Then there was some big explosion, and then I was sitting here for a long time, waiting for some half-naked miner to show up and ask a bunch of questions.
Don't know much about it. Maybe the exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's got something against Jedi and is looking to collect. Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the bounty's pretty high.
How many Jedi left? What happened to them?
The ones that weren't killed in the Jedi Civil War ended up switching off the lightsabers long ago. Word is there's not even a Jedi Council anymore, but who knows?
I heard rumors of a war. But a war between a Jedi?
Yeah, Revan, Malak, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy. Where have you been?
I've been away since
Well, I wasn't there, but like all Sith, Revan and Malak turned on each other. After they turned on the Jedi, of course.
The rumors I have heard said Revan defeated Malak, then went to Korriban to unite.
Well, that was the story.
The Sith.
But whatever happened there must not have lasted. Oh, there was some big civil war on Korriban. Knocked that academy to the ground. Looks like Revan's grand crusade finally consumed her.
How long have you been in that cage? Revan was a man, not a woman.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I just hoped Revan was a woman.
This discussion about Revan is pointless. I need to know what happened here.
Look, no offense or anything, but your weird half-naked interrogation isn't my idea. Hey, wait a minute. You're that Jedi the miners were talking about. Where is everybody?
What the fuck am I supposed to know? I don't know. This facility
The miners can't
seems
all
abandoned.
be gone. But if they are... Look, hey, let me out and I can help you. I can. I've gotten out of trouble countless times.
Seems to me you were locked up for a
It was
reason.
a misunderstanding. Trumped up charges. I could clear it up if I could just speak to somebody in charge, but seems to be no chance of that happening. Unless you let me out.
How could you possibly be innovating?
Just in case you don't understand the trouble we're in, let me lay it out for you.
This facility is a series of mining tunnels dropping kilometers into the asteroid's core. Every worker and droid here has been cleared, then triple cleared for hazardous operations. This facility has an operational threat level so high they don't let uncleared starships in system out of fear that an accidental engine discharge will create a very brief, very hot new sun in this sector.
You know why? Because every asteroid in this orbiting minefield has deposits of Paragian fuel within it. That means when one decides to pop, its brothers and sisters are going to come along for the ride. One explosion, you might survive. But 100? 1,000? You'll be riding out of here on a comet trail, Jedi. So if something's gone wrong here, you can cling to the Force all you want. But nothing will stop this place from going critical.
Do you have a plan for getting out of here?
This facility isn't a military installation, which means we may have a chance. You shut down this cell security field, and I can reroute the emergency system so we can get to the hangars. We grab a ship, and then we fly out of here.
I'll switch off the cage, but if you try and run, I'll cut you down without a second thought.
Great. Now to business. Let's get to the command console.
Just stay ahead of me and don't make any sudden moves. And like every single episode's gonna be a dialogue. Ugh.
Alright, here we are. Now this console is set on automatic hail. You may have heard it when you came in. The asteroid drift charts are constantly being updated, so it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space dust. The hail warns them to keep their distance until orbital drift charts are transmitted, and then provides docking instructions to incoming ships, usually freighters. Thing is, you can bounce that same transmission back to the comm here, and suddenly you've got access to the communication system from the inside. Pure Bazak. The console's ours. Now, all we need to do is reactivate the turbo lifts, cancel the emergency lockdown, and hey!
If I hear any more bad news, I'm going to get violent.
This system's been severed from the main hub, after it was locked down from remote. You can't even reroute the system, it's been cut clean.
Did someone do that on purpose?
That's my guess. To cut off the console specifically from remote, then sever the hub. Doesn't get any more deliberate than that.
There must be some way then to lock
I
down.
doubt it. All we have is communications back. For all the good trying to shout in a vacuum will do us.
Let's see if we can try and yeah.
Be my guest. Not much else we can do. The comm's all yours.
Blah blah blah. Woo, dark side. Okay. I'm gonna end this episode here. Yeah, I'm sorry, but there's gonna be a lot of dialogue in this. So I'm just warning you now. So like a favorite if you enjoyed. And yeah, there will be plenty more episodes. There's gonna be a lot of episodes just getting off this bloody rock. But anyway, goodbye.